Hi, welcome to another episode of St. Louis Property Tours. So if you have wanted more information or been interested in living in Clayton, Missouri, we have a beautiful home today in Clayton that I want to walk you through. So this home has over 4,500 square feet of living space, over 3 floors, and it's on a really quiet street, and yet you are so close to all kinds of great amenities of Clayton. So I'll show you a little bit about the neighborhood later, but we are just super close to Wydown, and that's where there's so many wonderful restaurants, great places to go, and it's super walkable community. So let me show you the house and I'll tell you a little bit more about Clayton. So here you can see a little bit of Wolinka Terrace, and it's just a few homes and a very quiet part of the neighborhood. You're close to downtown, you're close to the local schools, and you're also close to a lot of great restaurants. You can see beautiful landscaped yard, and yet it's very low maintenance. That's a wonderful thing about this home, is you can have plenty of space, a lot of entertaining space, and yet it's pretty low maintenance. So let's go ahead and go inside and check it out. Okay, here we are on the first floor. So coming in the front door, again, you can notice beautiful windows and greenery outside. Coming in, here we're in the foyer, and over to our left, we have a more formal living room. Notice all the nice details. Look at the window treatments, the nice shutters, high ceilings. Here is the fireplace, built-in bookshelves, and again, a lot of space for entertaining, very open. And then back towards the foyer, we have a closet right here, nice large closet. And then we have the powder room. Again, a nice large size, light and bright. And some built-in shelves. And we have lovely marble tiled floors. Okay, here I can show you too what many people are interested in. When you have 3 beautiful levels of living space, it's great to have an elevator. So here we have a built-in elevator. So whether you need it for guests or whether you just want it for yourself or aging in place, it's a wonderful feature people are looking for. Here we have formal dining room. And again, beautiful light fixture and large windows. Okay, then coming into the kitchen. Now this is a beautiful kitchen, a cook's kitchen with lots of space, beautiful granite countertops. Okay, and kind of stepping back, you'll see here we have like a beverage wine fridge. And kind of looking through, okay, look at the cabinetry. Again, really high ceilings, lots of open, has a very airy feel. And then here we have beautiful Wolf's cooktop and oven. So very nice appliances. Again, dishwasher. You can see the backsplash all granite. And we see the microwave and the refrigerator. And then a nice breakfast nook here. Light fixtures are beautiful, very interesting. And also we have built-ins, so we have a nice little desk and storage area right here. And tons of windows. And you'll see this walks right out to a lovely deck. Let's go out and check it out. I love this because you're so close to the kitchen and dining, and it wraps around. It's very large. You could have dining space out here. You could have comfy chairs and couches. And then look, I just love how beautiful and green the backyard is, and it's maintenance free. So if you want kind of outdoor space and entertaining space, but not having a big yard to take care of, this is a wonderful option. And when we walk over to this side, you'll see nice brick patio area as well. So there's so much outdoor space. Okay, now walking back through, coming back in through the breakfast room, and we have another sort of family room space here. Again, looking outside to the deck. Windows, lots of cabinetry, and just a nice relaxing space. Okay, so now let's go through and check out the second floor. Okay, here we are on the second floor. And first off, again, I love having laundry up by the bedrooms. So we have a nice laundry room here and cabinetry and sink right there. Okay, then we come into a guest bedroom. So here's the first bedroom, nice closets built in, a lot of good storage space. You know, windows on two sides of the room, so a lot of light. And then we have an ensuite bathroom, and you can see tub and shower, and then vanity. Okay, so here's bedroom number one, and again, it's great to have the ensuite. So whether it's for family members or for guests, very nice setup. Okay, here's another bedroom. This one's larger, and you can notice built-in bookshelves, windows, more bookshelves, and a lovely closet. I love that all the closets are well designed with added shelving, some with drawers that can give you even more storage. Okay, here we are, another ensuite bathroom. And now we will start going to check out the primary bedroom. Okay, and this is a huge suite. It's really lovely. So we're gonna look, we have two separate closets, and this is, quite a closet. Beautiful lighting, shelving, mirror, drawers built in, anything and everything you could need. This is just a beautiful closet. So that's closet number one. Now here is closet number two. And it's designed with, you know, utilitarian ideas, but also it's just warm and fun. Like, it makes me want to hang out in this room. Lots of mirrors. Here we have like a vanity. So if you want to get ready, you have your mirrors, you have a little seating area, and then all the storage and organization you could possibly want. These drawers are beautiful. Okay, then across the hall, we have the primary bathroom. You can never have too much storage. So there's beautiful cabinetry here, water closet, a soaking tub. Here we have two separate sinks and vanities. And then a huge walk-in shower. And you have to see it in person to really see how big and spacious this primary bathroom and bedroom, how this whole suite lays out. It's just wonderful. So again, you kind of come through a bit of a hallway, so you feel like you have your own kind of private area. And then here we are in the primary suite. And when you look out the window, you're looking down. You're seeing the backyard and the deck. And then once again, they just have really maximized and thought about all the storage options. So we have a whole wall of built-ins where you would have your TV and entertainment, and then lots of cabinetry and drawers. Okay, another window. And you can see the ceiling fan and where the bed is placed. So it's just a lovely primary suite. Now we'll go down and check out the lower level. Okay, here we are on the lower level. And again, with the windows, the light walls, and the very high ceilings, it is just great living space. So when you come down, there's a landing. They have it set up with a little study area. And then we can come in here, and it's like a living room setup. Mirrors. And then another full bath. So this can be an area for guests or just relaxing, like a family room. And just to let you know, there's a shower and tub right there. Okay, so we walk through the lower level. Here, you're gonna see a very large two-car garage. So you always have great parking when you come in. Then I always think about, like, if you're bringing a lot of things in or groceries or anything like that, right here is kind of hard to see, but this is where the elevator is. So you can just take the elevator to the first floor or to the second floor. Here, there's a door here kind of keeping this separate, but great storage area. And here's where a lot of the systems are. and you could have wine. This could be part of your wine cellar. So again, just additional storage space in this lower level. Okay, here again is outside. This beautiful home is listed by BJ Greer, and here's the garage area. And I want to show you a little bit more about the neighborhood. Okay, there's a friendly dog, a neighbor dog barking at us. I think he's thinking, what is going on? Okay, let me show you the rest of the neighborhood. Okay, now we're outside, and this is literally 1 to 2 blocks from the home. And this is Wydown and Hanley. And it's just so great because you're in this city environment, and yet it's very walkable. It's kind of a quiet urban neighborhood, and at the same time with the most wonderful restaurants. So here's an area where actually there will be a coffee shop, I believe, on the corner that's just coming in. Then we have restaurants, and we have residential kind of interspersed. Across the street is the Box Hill Grocer, and it's fabulous. Food, gourmet food, kind of a grocery store and food ready to go. And then next to it is Wright's Tavern, which is an incredible restaurant. I will tell you, the only downside, it's so popular, it's really hard to get reservations. You have to put your reservation in right when it comes open each month, but it is worth the wait. So when we walk down here again, Clayton, like much of St. Louis, there's just lots of trees, lots of green space. And I'm gonna walk down just a little bit more. Then on the corner there, you'll see, okay, there we have a gym. Then we have Wydown laundry and dry cleaners. So whatever you need is right here. And then there are a few more restaurants I absolutely adore. And one is called Bar Moro, and it is Spanish tapas. It's wonderful. It's a great place to sit outside, have some sangria, have some great tapas, and just enjoy this neighborhood. And I think they're doing some work over there, so it's a little noisy. But here, I'm going to just show you a little park. And again, you'll find a lot of these in Clayton. So we have big parks like Shaw Park, and then a lot of small parks. So when you're walking, or if you have kids and you're playing with your kids, or if you're walking your dog, there's just so many great places and little small parks in the Clayton area. So I am partial. I live in Clayton, and I just really love it because I think you get a great combination of walkable, fun city vibe, and yet great housing stock and a big variety. There are condos, there are homes, there are large homes, luxury homes, all kinds of different architectural types, like more modern, more traditional, and I just think it's a great neighborhood. Okay, the final thing I want to show you as we walk, Clayton has a lot of public art. So in the downtown and different areas, this up here is a piece by a Colombian artist, Botero. And let me just get a little closer. It is a hot day, I'll tell you. I think the heat index is around 95 to 100, so we are definitely August in St. Louis. But I want you to see the Botero sculpture. Okay, hang on one sec. I'll go to the front. Okay, here we are. There's the Fernando Botero sculpture. And again, I love it just because, it's just part of the cityscape and landscape in Clayton. You're going to see a lot of different art pieces. I just love driving by it.